Everyone act like you're being recorded.
Don't, dude, get that camera out of my face, dude.
User left your channel.
I do not consent to be recorded. I do not consent.
Dude.
Do not consent.
Dude.
Start screeching about a camera.
I understand that I've been echoing as
punching
well.
you.
I apologize about that.
You haven't echoed any at all today.
Yeah, but it's in the recordings. In the recordings, I echo, like, pretty obviously.
If you don't get that camera on my face, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Thank you.
Just really ass
Taking
for
a
taking
piss in the
someone's
background.
picture.
Roommate Gabe, get out of your room.
Get the fuck out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft.
Fuck out of my room.
I think start playing Stars Without Numbers. Get out of my room.
Okay, so Ellie, you can give us.
It's me again.
It's you again.
Oh, I don't even remember what happened. Hold on, okay, I'm vague.
All right, let me pull it here.
vague.
I'll pull up the
Okay.
names of. I'll pull up the names of the previous 2 episodes.
I know.
That will give you.
Maybe.
That will give you.
There's a train. Wait, hold
That
on.
will give you a
There's a
reminder.
train.
So, the previous 2 episodes were named Hot Chocolate and Bumpin' the Night.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Okay. So what happened was there was like went on the train. The guy served us hot chocolate. It was pretty nice. I mean, it was pretty tasty. It wasn't the best hot chocolate, honestly. It's not very nice quality. I mean, you know, it was all right. It was all right for train hot chocolate. You know. Then after that, we like
And
killed
I'm
some
in a
dudes.
Santa costume. Don't forget that.
Yeah. I remember my character Rube ate somebody's face. That's actually I do remember that. And yeah, he's in a Santa costume, and we were his. I was the elves. It was Christmas time.
All right.
There we go.
That-
Soul
is-
Festival time.
That is fair. All right, so it is. Since Ellie obviously doesn't remember, and since Jacob actually needs.
I remember that happened. The rest, kind of. I'm jogging.
Okay,
Gaining
all right.
memories.
Okay, I'll let
like-
you do it, and I'll give a recap to make sure you miss anything important.
And then after that, we went down to a snow planet, and then tried to sneak in. It didn't work out very well. We were pretty alright though, to be honest. I mean, they were pretty. I mean, they ran away. Like eventually, they ran away in fear, and then we almost died. Again, actually, I remember. Hold on, I'm almost dead. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty. I'm
Yeah, you
actually.
fucked up.
I'm on like 0
Well, you did
health.
get shot like 3 times, if I remember correctly. It was
I
like
did get
3 or-
shot at
It
point
was 3
blank
or 4
range.
times that they like put bullets in your
3
body.
times. We were
It
all
was this
there.
guy. It was
Everybody
this guy
saw us
standing right in
well.
front of you as well.
Hmm?
This guy.
That dude. Dead now. On the floor.
So
He's
they
dead.
took, like-
Crumpled up.
They
I'm
took
also
like 2 turns
Rue.
to kill him.
What are you
During
doing?
which he unloaded on Rue. Just like I do.
Yeah.
Just poor rolls.
Sexually.
Poor rolls.
It was literally
Sexually,
Get
just,
loaded sexually. Sexually.
sexually.
Entire load. The entire load. Here.
Rue
Died.
hunted down a bunch of people in a dark forest. They kept fucking up their rolls to see him, and he kept just hunting them down in
Yeah.
the darkness.
Kept like one by one. Because like I don't know. With Solid Snake, I don't know. I don't have to play
Snake!
games. I need to play Revengeance, by the way. Yeah. Terrorism, like, and everybody else just shut up the place. I mean, took it over.
Yeah, and now,
Kinda. Actually,
do
we
you
had
know
it.
why
all.
you are here, Ellie? Do you remember why you are here?
I didn't even ask why we're here. Rue just kinda, as far as I
Did you
remember,
tell-
Rue
they
just
told you,
kinda
right?
just.
Okay, so you're here to recover.
I don't think they have.
You're here to recover an artifact.
Thanks. Here.
That's being held hostage by
remember.
bandits. That could potentially be used
And save Christmas.
and save Christmas.
Because the bandits hate Christmas.
Because the weapon itself could be
I think the holiday event is
could
over.
potentially be
I think
used.
the in-game holiday event.
It is. It's still January. Like
All the Christmas hats, like they had Christmas hats on, now they're all off. And they like all the lights and the, it's just normal
yeah,
days.
you guys
like,
can no longer get your Christmas skins out of the loot boxes. I apologize.
Yeah.
Unlucky. I still
They
got my
expired.
Santa gold skin though, so
You
I'm
did.
happy.
Loot boxes?
Yeah,
Hey, if you
the
co-
boxes that Gabe put
If
in.
you
Yeah, did
collected
you not-
enough hot chocolates
Oh, yeah,
during the
Jacob
event,
wasn't
you could have
here.
kept
You
your
didn't get any-
skins, but
No,
you
I
didn't.
had
You
other
didn't get any
stuff.
loot boxes.
That's your own fault.
You didn't get any loot boxes. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. We didn't actually make loot boxes. There's an Overwatch joke.
Loot boxes in
I was
D&D.
so confused.
Dude, I want loot boxes in my
Yeah, you weren't here. You weren't here because of family
games.
stuff, right?
Yeah.
They didn't. So they did this side mission, which I had planned anyway. They didn't. It's not anything to really move the plot forward. It gives Johnny a bit more character in his character arc and lets me develop that a bit more. But that's about it. You didn't miss anything major between factions or anything.
Okay.
And I did take a vote of everyone. And they
So
wanted to
my
play.
current location is just like up on the ship or
You were
something.
on the ship. You've been listening to their
Rolling
stuff.
or what?
I don't know. You're doing whatever you want to do, but you are on the ship. The ship is parked at Abraxas Station right now.
Okay.
No, sorry, not
We have
Abraxas Station.
a-
Data Station, where on the planet Aquarius. And
I forget. Do we have a general galaxy map?
you do have a galaxy map that I've given to you guys.
If I can remember where I put that. Fuck.
I can. I'll link it to you again.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
If you
It's
could,
okay,
that
guys.
would be
I don't mind. I will give you.
really appreciated.
It should be this one, Sector 1, right? I uploaded it. Why has it not got an image in it? What the fuck it? This is missing an image. 1 second. Alright, there we go. Nope, that's the crab in space. Here you go.
Crab in space.
Crab in
That's
space.
a crab you drew. That was a good drawing.
Thank
Like,
you.
you're an artist.
Thank you.
Like, you
I am an artist.
I'll put that on the fridge,
I'm an
dude.
Yeah, you're pretty good, Gabe. I don't think you're as good as Ellie. You know, Ellie's drawing was
It was
My drawing was, I mean,
a modern
my drawing
like,
was
you know,
masterpiece.
Picasso.
It wasn't that good.
Stand
It wasn't-
aside.
Jacob, there
fucking-
is the sector map for you. buddy.
I don't know about that.
Thank you.
So you guys
Got it.
have reached the interior of the compound. You're here to recover an orb that can generate continual plasma. That's why this is one of the few factories on the planet that was built by an ancient race that hasn't yet frozen over, because this orb can generate continual plasma, which is going to these machines right here. You see, giving off light, and the occasional, the occasional spark, right?
Whoa!
Wow! Whoa!
The
The
occasional.
occasional spark.
pretty light.
This is pretty nice.
Can you set those on a timer? That'd be pretty cool.
There are ways of doing macros for them, but it's really complex,
I like it.
and I just didn't have time to do it. I fucked around with it for about an hour and couldn't quite figure it out, and so I'm just too stupid.
don't worry about it. It's only an hour. It takes more than an hour to like learn that.
I did
I'm
teach
kinda like
myself
what you-
dynamic lighting though, and I learned the dynamic lighting, which is fairly easy, and it's pretty nice as you can see.
I like the dim. I really like the
There
dim.
are actually machines to your. Oh, 1 second. Let me give you guys.
I also
let me
like how
give you
Johnny
guys what I
Gold
wanted
just
to
kind of
give you.
like Johnny Gold just kind of like hanging out in like the darkness over there. Like
You guys do have.
So,
You guys do
Festival,
have.
would you like to buy some
You
presents?
guys do have lights, in front of you. They go out a little
shifty,
bit
shifty.
a little way. So you should be able to see in front of you. Chenga has a smaller light, so
He doesn't use a light. Remember, he has goggles.
yeah. I can turn it off whenever you need. Chenga's light's much smaller, but that should, if you walk over, this should give you an indication of. Here, I'll give Cole some too.
Yeah, you don't have to like make it like light. I don't mean to suggest that you make it like light.
Scanning.
Yeah. So this like,
If I
so
see
this is
anything
how
with the
this is how
goggles, I
dynamic
mean-
lighting works. So you can see like if you move a little
Scanning.
farther to your right, Jesse.
I like how
more
it
so,
moves
more
with you.
so.
That's nice.
Yeah, so there is stuff over there in the darkness. So this is how the dynamic lighting works, just so you guys know. I can block things off. This is pretty nice. I like
Across the
this.
streams.
And you can see like the shadows.
Cross
turn.
the streams.
Stop crossing the
Cross the
streams is
streams.
dangerous.
There's a room in the darkness. Ah!
Okay, so you guys made
Big
it in this
plan,
room.
man.
You're here to recover the artifact and take it back to the scientist, and then from there reunite with the loyal Cole. And did you guys want to see your Christmas presents? They're not done yet, but I can show them to you. I can show them to you early. They'll be done before next session. So it's up to you guys if you want to see them or not. There's one for each of you.
I'll wait.
You wait.
You guys are gonna wait? Okay.
Okay, well then I'm gonna wait.
Uh,
So far, if I'm the only one like opening a present, it's not fun. It's not,
Yeah,
it's not.
God, Ellie, how could you? How could you want your?
Actually, I'm not gonna wait. I will open my present right now.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
want right
fucking
now.
thought. You thought.
My present, and I want
do you
it
really?
now. I don't
Okay.
want it now.
I'll
No,
wait to give it to all of you then,
Yeah.
so you guys can get them as a group, and I can
don't
start
really.
using them.
I want it.
So the room ahead of you, you walk into the ancient factory, and you make it a bit of the ways down. You encounter this man who caps your friend twice in the chest, and you react in sort of a grisly affair. You hear some banging in the room up ahead. Not like, oh yeah, oh, give it to me, baby. But banging is like banging around.
Oh,
Um,
I go. Oh yeah. Oh, bang.
Rue has flashbacks of a elderly white gentleman.
Oh god, no, not again.
And then Rue opens his and then blinks twice, and then they're like, oh.
But you know from what you were told
Weird
by the
vision.
scientist, by Dr. Fink, that you should be able to go through and find what you're looking for in this room. And you guys have eliminated the threat. Originally intended you guys might be able to sneak in and sneak out, but you just murdered everyone, so that's fine as well.
That was Rue's fault.
Um,
He figured
Uh,
Not my
yeah,
fault.
Rue had to do Rue.
Rue had to do it.
He
You
climbed
know
over the
Rue
wall,
had to do
fell
it to
down
him.
on a pile of
You
branches.
know Rue had to do it to him.
Rue
What's
had
going
to.
on over here?
You see, there's some old machines that are no longer running. They've got
Yeah,
got
blame Rue.
frosted tint to them, and you realize the
Yeah,
light
so-
isn't quite
Whoa,
what
that
it
is
is over here.
weird. Whenever you move your character left or right from the doorway, the
Oh.
lights change.
Yeah, it's called a shadow. It's called a shadow.
That's freaky, dude.
It's dynamic lighting. It's like
Why
the-
I've just shown up and I'm
you're
here.
not actually
Yes.
here, Jacob. I just put you there so that you could see
Okay.
what was.
I'll go
no,
back
no,
to
no.
my
It's just
corner.
so you could see what was going on because the way I have the lighting set up, if you're not there, you can't actually see. And
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
but they
Rue,
are
look at all this
like
stuff
they are
over here.
radioing it over
I
to
approach
you,
it.
so it's not metagaming.
What do you think of all this,
understand.
Rue?
Rue
Yeah,
doesn't know. It's just like he taps it with
It's
his
some
flash-
pretty
like,
ancient
flashlight.
technology. With his what?
Flashlight,
there's some
right?
pre-
We have flashlights.
Yeah, just when you pronounce it, make
Is
sure
it
you
what
say
you think-
flash.
Get your mind in the gutter, Gabe. Come on.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm
God.
sorry. Okay.
Immediately to the flesh.
Look, when I
Ew.
think of you, Ellie, I just
God.
get all hot and bothered. I can't stop myself. All right. Fuck.
That's understandable.
Jesus.
You know.
All right. Continue, please.
I know. It's just so. It's the way everything.
Well,
I'm gonna
Boiling.
keep around this little edge here.
Okay.
after I just look like the orbs over there, so we'll investigate the banging.
So you peek around the corner. Give me a stealth check, Chenga. Reminder: it is 2d6 plus your stealth plus your dexterity.
We.
One stealth. is-
Who's
A 1
the
in stealth
back
is a
of
0
it?
modifier.
Right.
I know it's a little bit annoying to. Yeah, you managed to peek around the corner just fine. And in the room, from where you see what you can see. So
Oh, look, there's a man. Looks like what to be a switch and a little edge of something I can't really tell.
you hear him talking. You overhear talking, and he's obviously disgruntled. And you're like, "Look, Doc, I know this thing's important, and I know it's dangerous. How much is it worth?"
I turn around to the group and go.
What are they saying?
On my
wants to
little
know?
notepad,
Johnny.
whatever I have to communicate to them. There's a guy in there talking about a doctor, talking to a doctor about something expensive.
What do you think, Rue?
It's-
What do you think? Should we try and maybe talk this out? What do you think, Rue?
Yeah, who wants to know how expensive it is?
Yeah, okay. Find out how expensive it is. Unless it looks like someone's in trouble, then we're gonna bust it.
Well,
Okay,
you do
Chenga?
see, Chenga, that the bandit does have
First
a
expensive.
gun out. If you zoom in, you can see the gun. Got a gun pointed at the doctor. He's
I
also got his
motion- I
dick out.
motion that to them.
Um,
Oh, okay.
no, it's just his gun. It's just his gun. Sorry.
Alright.
It's-
I give a motion of like a pistol or something. Just like, hey, he has a gun. And I peep around.
You do little finger guns. So you hear the doc. He's like, look. You don't need to sell it to anyone. Look, it's so dangerous. You can't let the corporations get to it. That's why my fellow scientists left. They're sending someone to get it back. They want to recover it and sell it to the academy or someone else. God knows who. I just want to bury it so no one uses it for weaponry.
Pachanga, should we
I nod, but I don't say anything.
Pachanga, does the guy have a gun? What's he doing? What's the guy with the gun doing?
I nod to the gun, and I that there seems to be another scientist in there that wants to hide it from everyone.
What's he doing with the gun? Is he shooting at the scientist? What's going on there?
No, I shake my head no.
A lot of banging in there.
I make like two sock
Is
puppets.
he hitting a scientist?
Lucia,
I make two sock puppets with my hands and like map like.
Do you-
like,
You take your socks
Do you wear
off and like.
socks?
No, I just like do like the little hand motion with my hand. Just,
After you're done with your like
We're
puppet
talking
show,
to each
just,
other.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, if
Incredible.
it looks bad in there, I can't let another man of
Like the
science
show.
go harmed.
So you turn the corner, and around the corner,
Who likes
you
harm?
guys go into the room.
Oh, we're gonna go into the room? Okay, we're going into the room.
And
Like what
there
behind
is
him?
a scientist behind a terminal with his hands up. He's got a name tape Mendel on, and a bandit with a gun. The bandit turns his gun. He's like, "Stop right there!"
I'm
stops.
stopped. You know, I'm
He
stopped.
stopped.
Okay.
Rue puts his hands up.
How'd you get in here?
the door. Ah!
We got lost.
It's really
Yes, Rue's lost.
real hard to get that lost.
Rue, we're just looking for our friend Rue over here. He gets really easily lost.
Yeah,
Well,
Rue
there's a
didn't
bag
know where he was
Outside,
going. Who's happy his friends are
Have you
good
seen it out there? It's really dark.
Where's Jack? He was watching the door.
Well, Rue was watching the door.
There was no one here when we got here.
I mean,
That drunk again. All right, well you have to go.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm dressed as Santa. He's been a naughty boy this year.
I don't know
Okay.
what weird kink you guys have going on, but you need to get out of here, okay?
I wave off Johnny to like go and ignore him.
Look, it's not a kink. I just do it for the children. Okay.
oh,
I'll make sure everyone has a real nice soul festival. That's so long.
We don't have any kids here.
My friend Rue over here's a kid. At heart. Isn't that right, Rue?
All right,
Yeah.
this is the last chance I'm giving
he
you.
like looks up at him.
I don't have time for
Here's
idiots,
the grin.
and even less time for lost whatever you are.
Does that look like the orb we're looking
It is
for?
definitely the orb you're looking for.
It's definitely the orb.
It's the only thing in this room. It's the only thing emitting light. Actually, if you see, I like move this out. It's gone. It is emitting light.
Alright, I'm gonna sort of like look over at Rue and give him like the
The
signal.
signal. What is your guys' signal? You haven't told me like the stabbing.
I've used a bunch of different ones. It's more of a stab
Okay.
motion.
God,
you know?
actually, I'm almost dead.
Maybe even eat motion. You know, like.
Ugh. I just remembered he has like 3 bullets in him, and he's like, he's like,
God.
Rue just hit. Oof, oof. He tries to move.
What's wrong with that one in the corner?
He's not.
What's he dripping all over the place?
I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. Rue's
Well,
alright.
Don't
They
worry
Like,
about
just,
it.
Rue starts just like, what? Rue's okay. Alright. Rue understands. And Rue goes up and he gets the scientist in like an arm, and a chokehold.
Rue, stop! What are you?
Nobody make any sudden moves.
Rue,
Dax,
stop!
get this ruffian off me! And Dax raises his weapon to point at Rue.
And I'll raise my weapon in response.
And I'll hide behind this corner so I don't get shot and raise my weapon in response.
Look. I'm having a really bad day, okay? I want to know how much this piece of shit over here is worth, so I can get out of here. I've had plenty of people calling, plenty of people I don't want interested in. I need it off my hands.
We can take it off your hands.
But for how
We help you out,
much?
buddy.
Thing's got to be worth $1 million credits.
Okay, you know what? For you, we'll take it off your hands, absolutely free.
I'm kid. I wasn't born yesterday.
No down
That's a
payment.
good deal. Whoa.
Ah,
Who would
shit,
take
guys.
You guys look like you
I
might have
wasn't
been.
born
though.
yesterday.
What's that one over there? It looks like a toad.
I
Come
kind
on.
of just I crouch to the ground and like hold my heart like.
Buddy Chanka, come on.
Alright.
My pride.
Big one, let go of Mendel.
Take that. You take that back. I'm gonna raise my weapon. You take that back right now.
Oh,
Are we
Ruse doesn't
gonna- are
like
we
look
gonna
at
do-
this.
Are we gonna
Okay,
do this
scientist
gunfight
man.
over her feelings? Or you guys gonna leave me alone?
I sort of look back to Rue. How was Rue looking?
Me and the scientist. I'm
Ruse-
trying to like move the scientist down
Rue's
underneath
also
the.
looking like he's
I'm
almost
just-
dead. Like usually,
I'm looking
usually
pretty
when he-
bad, but I could. I
Usually,
mean,
when,
I could probably
usually when he
easily.
wrestles, you know, there's like a big heart and he's like got a smile on his face. There's like chlorophyll dripping all over the floor. The doctor's got like some
Chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll is what plants.
I'm
I know
gonna-
that stuff
chlorophyll
drips.
is what
I'm gonna sort of
plants,
look over to
what
Changa.
plants uses
I'm
blood
like
to
like
carry
like.
oxygen instead of blood.
Yeah, this is true
Uh,
actually.
What do you think, Changa? I don't think we can back out now. Rue's already got the scientist over there.
Who's just gonna like say like whisper to the scientist like, "Can we just take a rest for?"
Yeah, sure.
Just like
Okay, like this, you just
Rue's gonna. He's still holding on to him, but he's like, he's just gonna kneel down for a second. It's a better position.
Just give us the orb, and we'll.
Rue's
rip
kind
you
of
all
dozing
down.
off. It's like, look, I put me and my crew through a lot for this. We raided a Thoth train, okay? I mean, we're good at that, but still, we lost a couple guys. It's worth money. I'm not letting it leave in the hands of some fools that ain't gonna pay me for it.
All right, I take a shot at him.
Yeah, take the shot, Changa.
Oh, can't go with the fiery Jenga. Just
Oh God.
What's his armor class?
no holds bars. Just goes for it.
Just going for it.
I got a 6. I'm gonna turn the 3D dice off because it's really ugly and it doesn't really help.
What's his armor class?
His armor class is going to be 9.
All right.
Ooh.
I missed.
Your shot goes wide.
And-
Oh, I didn't wanna.
And I will take my
Papa
shot
John's
as
or
well.
whatever.
Which is,
I need to see what like health is at. For
what was
now, I
that
think me and
kid?
the
Say
scientist
Papa
are
Take
John's?
it, Papa John's.
stuck for a second on character sheet.
All right. It's gonna be.
You know, I'm
Jesse's
gonna make it a little rat-a-tat-tat round. I got enough
Oh,
ammo
you're
to
gonna
do
fight-
that. So.
turn. Wait,
Oh yeah.
aren't you using a revolver?
No, I have my combat
Okay.
rifle. Remember?
Oh yeah, I forgot you grabbed them. No, I told
Yeah.
you you can't. Those ones
Yeah.
don't fire and burst. Remember? Was it you guys?
You said they fire and burst. You said they just do 1d10 instead of 1d12.
No, that's not why they don't fire and burst because they do 1d10. 1d12 is firing and burst. They do 1d10 damage. They're M16s. They're not in semi.
You said they were AKs. Oh,
They're not
whatever,
AKs.
whatever. Fuck it. Just,
Yeah, he said they're shitter.
Yeah,
they're also
shitter,
rusty
yeah.
bandit
They're
guns.
shitty bandit guns. They fire.
They're shit guns. The ones I use in like trading. Shitty
Yeah, the one that the Finnish army uses.
The ones that
I think
British
you
army
guys
uses.
use
Yeah.
Kalashnikovs, actually, don't you?
What do we use? Wait, what'd you say?
Kalashnikovs, AKs.
Yeah, we use
Well,
AKs.
AK is Alexander, I think.
I think it's I got the shitty gun.
well,
You
anyway,
engineers.
I hit him for 9.
Engineers
you,
get like
you splatter
nothing.
the brains of this frugal bandit all across the wall, and Dr. Mendel lets out a little
These guns.
as Rue
All right,
was
Rue,
kinda
let,
like-
let the man go, Rue.
falling asleep, holding him.
He's not falling
Also,
asleep
like,
yet.
go, like, I'll gently take Rue off.
Maybe.
You know, then, come on.
Oh,
I lose.
Rue,
my-
Dr. Mendel's actually holding Rue up more than Rue is holding Mendel down.
All right, yeah, doctor. I'm
Thank-
sorry
thank
about that.
you.
You know, he's.
What
thank you,
can I-
scientist man.
Thank you for getting
was
me
very
out of the
great.
grips of one ruffian. I trust you are not
I'm
the
gonna.
same.
We are
Or
not. Doctor.
Rue pats
We're
on
under
the
the
head.
orders of.
As he says, we are not.
What was his
I
name,
go
Gabe?
and-
Dr.
I go
Fink
and kick
is the
his butt.
original one.
Yeah, we're under the orders of Dr. Fink. You're gonna cover that order.
So a true ruffian.
What did Dr.
Don't you
Fink?
just call me? I turn around.
Don't, Chanka, no. Chanka,
Those
no.
scoundrels seek naught of academic pursuit and science. The second they found an orb of this power, let alone what it does, they just tried to sell it to the highest bidder. Do you know what this could do? Infinite plasma generation. That means weapons upon weapons upon weapons upon weapons. Enough to manufacture easily a new war. A red sun. Red sun over paradise.
God damn it, game.
Alright,
And
I'm gonna go back to moving this guy's body.
Right.
I'm gonna take Rue. Yeah, I'm gonna take his like this guy's like some of this guy's. Make a little soft spot on the floor for Rue to lay down. You know, just Rue.
Mm-hmm.
Rest on.
Oh, Rue's gonna like curl up in
Yes,
like a little
yeah,
ball.
just rest
Actually,
up
what he's
over
gonna
there.
do, he's gonna go up to the plasma thing. I'm guessing it's warm.
It
It's cooling.
is.
It's making
Alright,
light. He's
yeah,
gonna go up and like he's gonna curl up
I'll
next
move
to
the
it.
clothes over there. I'll give him a little nest. Give him a little Rue
It's like
nest.
Yeah, he's
It's
gonna.
like, you know, when cats will like walk
What is
around the
this?
house and then find the bits with the sunlight. Rue goes over, he
Yeah,
balls
yeah,
it up.
exactly.
All right, so Doc, why don't you
He starts
tell me
doing,
more
like-
about this? And why don't you
Starts from the
introduce
grabbing
yourself?
thing that cats
I'm
do.
Johnny Gold, and I'll extend my hand for a
He
handshake.
kind of like
I'm
he
a
tries to
reasonable
wipe
man.
his hand off
We
of Rue's goo, and he reaches out. Dr. Mendel, at your service. You see, my colleagues, the used to be 4 M's, now I guess it's just the 1 or the 3, depending on who you ask. We came upon this place while under a observation team run by Dr. Fink. You see, we came to this planet because there are so many ancient factories of aliens, but many of them are frozen over, so we brought heavy machinery and we stumbled upon this one, seemingly completely intact and running. We wonder what could possibly be keeping this place from the frozen depths of the rest of the planet. Well, after a few months of excavation, we found this wonder. He points at the orb. You see, this thing generates, through some internal motion, infinite energy, and the use of that energy is heat to generate infinite plasma, which is the 4th state of matter. Which, as you probably know, considering the way you're dressed and the way you act, is used in weapons. It's weapons. So, I thought, maybe it's best just to rebury this. Some things are best left unkept from human hands. My colleagues, well, they chose to sell it, or try to. Now, you see, when I heard that they were talking with Thoth as highest bidder, I just couldn't let that go. So, we'd been attacked by these bandits a couple times. They were generally not too bad. They came steal food, didn't really harm us, just annoyed us and roughed us up a little bit. I put in a call to them and tipped them off that something big was on the Thoth train. So, they managed to grab it and bring it back here, and that's when I was talking to the gentleman that is no longer a man, thanks to you. And
I sort of look over. He didn't seem like the reasonable fellow. You know, we gave him a good offer.
I've seen too much violence. I'm not
Alright,
meant
that's
I'm not
understandable.
meant for this. But we know that even the Academy was going to send people after us. Everyone's so violently looking for this orb. If I could only just bury it away and leave it, maybe that would be for the best.
You said the Academy was trying to sell it?
Well, we contacted the Academy, but their offer wasn't high enough. So they threatened us and then said they would be sending some people to reclaim it.
Sure this thing couldn't be repurposed for the use other than weapons?
Oh, it definitely could. Problem is, who wants to use something for something good when you can make it to use weapons?
Hmm. Hmm. What do you think of all this, Changa?
Bro, I'm loading his body. I'm trying to find something.
Jenga's in his pockets.
I'm digging around, dude. I'm trying to find something good. You hurt my pride. I'll be a toad.
Oh my god.
So we're
Cole, I'm
on the planet in the depths of a philosophical decision.
Yeah,
And his 2 partners that are with him, one of them is asleep, and the
yeah,
other one is.
I'm gonna have to call home. I'm gonna use phone a friend.
Yeah,
I'm
phone
gonna
a
call
fr-
Cole.
phone a friend.
Tega could honestly
explain him?
couldn't care less about this philosophical.
It's probably better you don't know how to say it.
Rue will tell you what he thinks.
Cole, I'm thinking about just burying this thing and let a sleeping dog lie. And I'll look over at Rue and the orb, you know, just. I don't know about this whole thing. Time and
Yeah,
time
that's
again,
it.
people have proved that they do more bad than good sometimes, you know. Thanks back to the boy.
Hubert.
I think you're gonna have to go with your gut on this one, Gold.
Oh.
All right, well, okay, Doctor
Mendel.
Mangala, was it? I mangled that name. He's not good with names. Johnny's not good with names, just like me. Hello?
I'm sorry, I was just laughing when you said. I'm sorry, I was just laughing when you said Mangala.
Yeah,
Mangala?
was it?
Yeah, definitely.
Mangle, but that's okay. Everyone says that all the time.
Got
I don't
him.
know why they do.
Huh. How do you suggest we go about reburying this thing so that no one can find it?
Well,
People already know where it is.
if I would just drop it in one of the ice lakes from a ship. Just replace it with one of these orbs over to the left, and he points at the area where you guys were looking. Over here.
Oh yeah, where we saw the stuff
like
in the
smaller,
dark.
slightly smaller orbs attached to
Yeah.
centers. And
Yeah.
If you could take me to Rocha Station, and just pretend I died here, I'd go continue my work elsewhere. And then just report back to my comrades and say I destroyed it, or the machine became unstable, and then, yeah, we had to dispose of it. Give them something. Say the bandits roofed it up and it wouldn't work anymore.
I'm gonna give him a little once over and be like, and how do we know we can trust you?
Well, I mean, you can't, but one of us is trying to help the world, the other is just trying to sell it for money.
Oh, it's you that's trying to sell it for money.
No, we try to buy it for free. Come on, it's different.
Can't buy it for free. Put it on our ship. Put it in our ship, guys.
All right, well,
Take it out. No.
help us out with this, Doc. Help us
Take it out.
replacing it. We'll get it dropped in some lake somewhere. We'll make sure it's not found.
Thank you. I'll
Wink.
just have your ship fly by on the outside. I'll give the coordinates.
Yeah, I'll give Cole, a call, coordinates, and I'll help him move the orbs and stuff out here.
So you guys replace the orb, and then 1 second.
Or do we
I'm gonna
move?
look around in here a bit. What are these? These like studies
still
on
here.
it,
It's
and
just
like how
it's
it
readings
works.
on the orb. And you see the
Doc, you ever figure out? Does this thing have anything to do with side tech, or is this just pre-tech?
actually, now that you
Or
see it,
something.
it's not human at all. It's alien in origin.
Not human at all. Oh.
Looks like aliens with psionics, though. There's looks like. So basically, one of the problems with perpetual energy is how to get it started and then remove the starter, or use the starter so that it doesn't interfere with the rest of the process. Well, they built it and then started with psionics so that they wouldn't have to worry about that problem.
Oh. Wow, that's really fascinating.
Problem is, I'm pretty sure that psionics can draw the plasma out of this and use it as dangerous weapons. That's one of the reasons we didn't sell it to the Academy, or at least the reason I told them the wrong number.
That sounds like something Johnny could like.
Oh.
No? Okay.
So you guys, do you have any more questions, or?
Have
have
they
any
found
question.
any indication of like what the species look like any remains
No,
or?
it was just these were mostly automated
Yeah.
factories. That's obviously why they were built
Huh.
on an ice planet, so that they could function better autonomously. Because ice would obviously make it harder to operate for biological organisms, but doesn't affect much of mechanical as long as they're not freezing solid.
Chang, you find anything good on that guy?
Did I find anything good on
Found
that
about
guy?
100 credits and a small package that was just a bit of coal wrapped up in a sock. And that's the last
Oh.
Christmas thing. Merry Soul Festival, everyone.
That's
See
sad.
you next year.
There's Soul Festival.
Last Soul Festival.
Bye, Soul Festival.
Alright, and what's
Love
this
Soul
over
Festival.
here?
It's just a power for the
Let's
lights.
come back.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's get this thing
Oh,
on our ship.
no.
Let's
Rue
get
isn't
you out of here,
sleeping.
Doctor.
Rue's fine.
Yeah, Rue, come on, let's get you to your bed.
Where's
Come on.
food? Rue, where's
We got
food?
food back on the ship.
No.
I point to the dead guy.
There.
Oh, he licks his lips like here. He's still bleeding, kind of a little bit, but he's
Hey, hey.
Hey, that's a piece
wanders
of
out. Food. Oh, he's like there's a dead guy.
There's the
Hold
dead
on,
guy. There's the
he's
dead
like,
guy over there.
ah, there. Wait, stop, what?
And,
No, I-
Doctor, what were these used for? Were these where you stored the plasma?
Yes. That's why you see them crackle a little bit. It looks like they could condense the plasma in other forms as well, create high energy weapons and things, or possibly.
Oh,
high
wait, who's
energy
gonna try to
shields
touch
as
the
well.
orb and nobody stops him?
You can touch the orb; it's warm to the touch.
I'm gonna. Well,
That's
like,
solid,
I'm like,
okay.
I look at the doc and like point to Rue. Like, is that okay? Like,
Like,
Oh,
basically, he
yes,
puts his
it's
face up
harmless
against
to
the
the
orb.
touch. You have to actually use things to get it out.
He bangs on it. Kind of hard.
Bangs on it, kind of.
don't hurt it though, Rue.
Well, I guess that doesn't matter now. We're just dropping into the space.
Yeah, but I don't want this thing blowing up on us.
So-
Won't be the first time.
So,
Ooh,
Cole lands the ship.
that'd be pretty.
What were the scientists trying to research about this?
Well, they were trying to find out what it did, and then when they did find out what it did, they were trying to sell it to use the weaponry.
Okay. They did actually figure out what it
They
is.
do know what it does.
They don't know how it works, but they know what it does.
Just to do. And 1 second, we're gonna
That's all that matters.
get rid of that. And it's no longer the Christmas. It's no longer Soul Festival.
It's all gone. What? Where'd my Christmas hat go?
I have exactly one
Cole
level
threw it out when we were gone.
pre-tech. This is sci-tech.
Shit, which one?
They said
God
that,
damn it,
or
Ellie,
is this
which one,
free
I don't
alien.
remember which one has the light and which one doesn't. That's why I copied you over. Alright,
Oh.
that was,
Oh
What you
shit.
said,
It
Jesse?
was actually
Just use
alien
both.
tech
I'll just use both.
that
Oh.
did use some psionics.
okay.
Okay, so
There you go. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
It's-
probably not going to be able to know.
It just all
anything
became
about
one. I
that.
just saw
So
them
you guys
combine.
take off, and the Doctor
Whoa.
Mendel charts a course over to parts of the lake, a large ice ocean, and
So this thing just dumps out continual plasma.
it can create continual plasma energy. Yes.
Sounds like we should dump it in the sun. Those tend to like plasma.
Rue thinks we should break it and see what happens.
It's up to
That's
you,
sort of
gentlemen.
what
what you
Who
think.
says?
I was gonna dump it in the ice so that maybe once humanity's a little further on, it can be rediscovered. But if we really want to get rid of it, a sun's a good option as well.
Who wants to see what happens?
No, Cole, I think we're gonna go with the ice.
I'll
Alright.
leave it up to you. This is your ship,
I
not mine.
I agree with the.
I
good
mean, more
doctor here.
likely it's going to be rediscovered before the development where we are supposedly ready for it, but
I guess you're right, but at
How-
least then it
how
won't be your
deep
fault.
exactly is this area we're jumping in?
The ice is pretty thick, probably about 5 kilometers.
Someone even say it's extra thick.
You are.
Boo! Boo!
So you guys need
So
to.
yeah, we'll dump in
He
the ice.
crossed the course on your ship for a large,
I'm just kidding.
fissure in the ice that was recently created by industrial dumping due to the planet, and says the ice flow here takes it deeper into the ocean where it'll be under miles and miles of ice. If we dump it here, it should be lost for all intents and purposes.
Rue's okay with this.
Alrighty.
And so you guys
He still wants to see
You
what
guys open
happens.
the back, and you kind of roll it like a bowling ball into the ice, and watch it slowly float off in the distance. Then once it's gone,
Yabba dabba
Dr. Mendel
doo.
says, "Now, I have one last favor to ask of you.
That was kind of boring.
My colleagues will be looking for me. If you could take me to Rosha Spaceport, I've arranged travel from a place there to begin my new life. And you'll be able to...
How far away is that?
It's in this sector. It's another planet over.
Alright, we'll take you there in a minute. I gotta report back to Dr. Fink. I tell him the orb was gone by the time we got there.
So you guys, Cole lands back on Theta Station. Dr. Fink is outside kind of looking at the ship, wondering where it went or why it left. But you guys arrive back, and you kind of like saunter out of the ship. Rue is still dressed like a Christmas tree. Soul Festival tree. He's got a little bit of tinsel.
Yeah, I've got off my Santa outfit. Like I've changed back. I just sort of look at it like, eh.
He also has
Senga,
like
did
3
you
bullet
change out of your
wounds in
elf
his like
costume?
chest currently.
Yeah, I changed it.
Okay, so yeah, you can heal for
Maybe
you can
just,
heal
like-
for a D8 right now, Ellie.
Okay, can I roll it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 6.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I see.
So I'm gonna say every day you heal for that. The healing's a bit more strict.
Yeah.
Not
The
bad.
healing's a bit more strict and started that number. So
That's not
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, that was
while we're
I'm
here,
about to
would it be
half.
possible for me to go about trying to mount that immense gun in our fucking lobby?
do you have
Listen,
the,
I like the healing like this. I don't
yeah,
like
I
the
have,
instant
do
healing.
you
I
have the
like
tools to do it? Because they have a crane that you could
don't
use to
know.
move the gun.
I
but
believe I have a couple of tools. Let me see.
if you have the tools to do it, I'll let you try.
I have a PosTech toolkit,
Okay.
as well as meta tool. So
You know what? If you get the Yusu's crane, you can probably get on your ship.
there's probably a toolkit for actually like astronaut tech.
Pause tech is everything
Ew.
post tech. I think you're fine. Yeah,
Alright,
give me a roll for it.
of course.
Well,
Intelligence.
yeah, it's gonna be intelligence.
Like-
Plus post tech.
Good then. Actually.
Also, I want you to know it's gonna take you 2 days, parked here for you to get it all the way on.
Nice. 2d6. That's how this stuff. Oh my god, I'm gonna reroll
Wow.
that one. I'm
Wow.
using my ability to reroll that shit.
Yeah, he's gonna reroll that one. Fair
I
enough.
destroyed
Fair enough.
the ship in the
Okay,
process.
But you took off the end. You took out the engine.
That's-
to do it.
that's-
So you
And figure out how to
you,
mechanic
with
it.
the help of the rest of the crew, you get it on there. It's you know, it's big and it's
Yeah, I'll
bulky, but
report
it
back.
runs.
We're gonna help, but he's still pretty hurt. So I mean, he's gonna spend most. If we're gonna spend 2 days here, he's gonna
Yeah,
rest.
so
You
we'll-
know,
I'll
roll
talk
two
to
more
Dr.
D8s,
Fink
dude.
for a bit.
yeah. He's gonna take all the bullets out.
Yeah, and
He's gonna
I'm
basically
not
sit in
talking to
bed all
Dr.
day
Fink or helping. I'll also be like checking up on him. You know, little
and
nurse
doodling
Yeah,
and
so
stuff.
over here.
when you guys land, Dr. Mendel kind of like he hides in the back of the ship.
Yeah, just hiding the ships.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Doc. We repelled the invaders on the train. We went to the outpost. The orb was gone when we got
What
there.
happened to your shirt was gone?
Yeah, there was no orb there. There were some old junky looking things, but those
What
weren't. I don't believe
Did you
so.
happen to find another scientist there, possibly?
He passed away. He was killed by the bandits. Heard them yelling about something. By the time we turned the corner,
Curse you, Mendel, and your
Already
idealistic
gone.
tendencies. Well, any clue where it might have gone?
they said they were trying to sell it to someone. Could be in the black market. Could be gone forever.
Did you at least grab the
But-
the data from our consoles?
Johnny sort of slaps his head like, I completely forgot. I wanted some of that too.
Well, was the camp at least cleared of bandits? Maybe we can go back there and try and
Yeah,
continue
camp
our
was
research.
completely cleared.
Thank you. I'll be sure to radio your superiors and tell them that you did your best.
Thank you. How have things been at the academy? Ever since
I don't know. We
Johnny here
we don't work with them
graduated.
directly. We just happened to work with them on this project somehow. I don't really remember how it happened. I guess we kind of just fell into working with each other.
Huh.
I don't know. I don't really talk to them much, to be honest. And he kind of looks down in a way. He's obviously not being completely
Well.
truthful with you.
Insight check. Is there an insight check mechanic in stores? I don't think there is there?
I don't think there is.
You could just think about it. You can think about it. Use your brain. Use your noggin.
My noggin.
Noggin.
Nogna.
You know,
Your noggin.
I'll use
man.
my empathy, telepathy ability to give me some strong current emotions.
Give me some straining noises.
Frustration.
Give me some thinking noises.
Frustration and disappointment. Frustration.
I'm sorry we couldn't
lost out on his
get the
shekels.
orb for him. Lost out on his shekels.
Oh, that
huh?
reminds me that I wanted to show you
Well-
guys a racist caricature of a dwarf that someone made. So I got the pro membership, right? And
Yeah.
someone drew a dwarven banker, but they just gave him like a big old Jew nose.
I like that.
Yeah, that
Yeah!
like,
Holy moly, I like that.
oh yeah,
Oh.
dwarves are just Jews, and then
Dwarves are just Jews.
You know, Fink, I'm kind of curious. What's because he's a doctor, right? What's your doctor
Good.
in?
Like that.
I actually have a PhD in business management.
Business management.
Well, I
Huh.
mean, expeditions need someone to get them their capital to run the expeditions. I mean, I'm not
That
too
is true,
shabby
that
with
is
the
true,
scientific
though.
affairs, but I've not got any formal schooling for it.
I'm a researcher myself. You know, I wish I'd have gotten here before this whole mess.
I do too. Maybe then
It'd been
something
fun.
could have been saved with all this. Maybe Mendel could have lived.
Yeah, maybe. Seemed like a nice man.
I was
Well, from what I can tell.
idealistic to a flaw.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he was adamant about something. Anyway, you know, give him this like sort of sad smile, like a little hand, extend my hand for the handshake.
he shakes yours kindly and goes back about his
Sorry,
way.
your soul festival couldn't have gone a little bit better.
We
you know?
don't celebrate such things here. Religious nonsense. And he tips his fedora and
Johnny frowns a little bit. Oh.
Malay.
Well, anyway, I gotta go back to helping my crew. You don't mind us using this crane, do you?
we haven't used it for anything since we haven't dug up any of the old factories. Yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty.
So you guys work as a group. You would all be outside working shirtless together, like men on working. But it's like 10 degrees outside.
never meant.
So
we're all
everyone
wearing
but
jackets.
everyone but Lucier in real life could happily be outside with our shirts off in 10 degrees. But Lucier's a small Floridian boy.
Small bird. Ooh. Ooh. A little boy.
So you guys attach the ship and prepare to head to Roksha and on Roksha.
Where is it attached on, Cole? Since you're the one attaching it, where are we putting it on? Right there.
That's probably going to be the most stable.
It's the only
Maybe
place
a little bit more
that
forward.
you guys can put it because it's the only place wide enough to put it. The rest is too narrow.
Right.
So you have to mount it somewhere on the back of the ship. It's more centered actually. It's like this. 1 second. Bang.
Alright, I got dibs on testing it first, and I'll like jog to the ship, you know? Those little sparkles.
Wow! Wow! It's so cool. Here, oh my god, it's rainbow colored. Here, it's rainbow confetti. Nah, it should be rainbow.
I like that.
I like rainbow better.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh no!
Let's not further
Burn!
Epilepsy.
It was
epilepsy
burning.
warning.
No. Don't like fire. Fire burns. Ooh. Fire burns. Ooh.
Alright, well, let's go drop the,
I like the rainbow.
let's get out of here, Cole, you know?
Who's gonna go to
Everyone
sleep?
take a 10-minute bathroom and food or drink break and come back. It's the end of the first episode.
Sure.
Merry Soul Festival.
Alrighty.